What's up, guys? Doing an album review today, as I am, that album reviewer guy. And today I'm going to be reviewing an album that I've been looking forward to ever since I heard the announcement that they were going to do a new album this year. And that, of course, is Chevelle's album, La Gárgola. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is their 7th album. Of course, their last album was Hats Off to the Bold, which was released in late 2011. And, it's okay. Not my favorite album of theirs. That would have to go to, Wonder What's Next. But that could change. Especially with this one. This is a great album. I'm just going to put that out there right now at the beginning. It is a great album. No question. None. No, it is a great album. And, you know, it features a lot of heavy instrumentals on most of the tracks. And, except for there's one, and then there's Twinge. I forget the other one that's not that heavy. Twinge is the closing track. It's a great one to close the album with, too. But, for the most part, you got pretty heavy tracks in there. You know, for Chevelle, anyway. And, screaming vocals here and there, which is normal. And, you know, this really traces back to the angrier side of Pete, the lead singer of Chevelle. Like back to their earlier works, such as Wonder What's Next, and This Type of Thing Could Do Us In, Venus Sarah, and their first album, I forget the name of it. But, you know, this is a great album from Chevelle, and way better than Hats Off to the Bowl. It's better than Sci-Fi Crimes as well. And I'm going to say this, probably, I would have to say, in my opinion, it's just a little bit better than Wonder What's Next. That's how it is. In my opinion, this is the best album Chevelle has released to date. In my honest opinion, you may have yours, that's fine. That's what's great about music. But this is a great album. Absolutely tremendous. Like your first single, Take Out the Gunman. Great. Great song. Heavy instrumentals. You got some intense screams. And you know, the lyrics in all these songs, they're pretty good. The titles in some are a little dark, like Hunter Eats Hunter. There's a song called Ouija Board. And, you know, it goes on like that. Every single song on this album is great. I don't have any favorites. I don't have any least favorites, because the entire album is just fantastic. With that being said, I never ever thought I was going to give an album this rating. I'll probably get a lot of hate for it. Maybe, maybe not. Album reviewers do not usually give this rating to albums out of fairness. This is fair, if you ask me. I'm just going to stop beating around the bush and get to the rating. I am about to give this a rating that is hardly ever given to an album. I'm going to give it a perfect 10 out of 10. Why? If you ask me, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the album. It is fantastic. It is perfect. It is the best album that Chevelle has released, in my opinion. You have yours, I have mine. My opinion is it's a 10 out of 10. It is a great album. There's nothing wrong with it. I hope Chevelle releases other albums like this. What do you guys think about the new album? Do you think it should get a 10 out of 10 from me? It did. Anyway, so. But, what would you give it? What would you give it? Would you give it a 10 out of 10? Would you give it a lower rating? And what would you like to see me review? But coming up, we have Black Label Society's Catacombs of the Black Vatican. We have Devil You Know's first album. And other stuff as well. Yep, so stay tuned. That album reviewer guy, signing off.